Welcome to Anger Management University. I am your Professor Daffy Duck. And on this episode of Anger Management University, we are going to talk about mental anxiety from school and work. You see, mental anxiety, well, you become extremely overwhelmed by the same old, where you feel nothing has gone. Change will always persuade you to want to go out and look for some type of excitement. But you see, the roadblock isn't to run to seek fun and to create some fun you don't have to seek. What? Let me explain. Running to seek relaxing peace doesn't necessarily fixes the problem you are running from. Because despite how many times you go on vacations, take a trip, go get a drink, smoke you some weed, vape, or even go out to get some, for a stress reliever, that problem you ran away from is gone still be waiting for you the second you come back.
I gotta agree with you, Daffy. The problem you're running from can only get fixed by brainstorming, not relaxing. You gotta to continuously brainstorm ways to turn whatsoever stress have and turn it into peace, so whenever the stress comes back, you already know what to do because you created a solution to the problem once before. It's important to know peace and boost of confidence can also be created by learning how to overcome the stress, not constantly running away from the stress.
Sounds like you're onto something, Cow. Well, let me step in here and give out some free game. Since cowardice woman wanna act and behavior like me, Mr. Krabs, let me give you a little secret. As much as I love money, money doesn't always solve everything. You can lose your mother, but money can't bring her back. You can lose your grandmother, but money can't bring her back. You can lose friends to gun violence, lose family members to cancer, and even someone close to a wrong place, wrong time situation, and somehow money. Not even a lot of money can bring them back. Just because you have been improving spiritually and financially doesn't always mean you have ever improved mentally. You can be rich and still shy. You can be rich but somehow mentally drained. You can even be rich but have zero privacy. The list goes on and on and on. But the way you deal with anxiety, expectably mentally anxiety, is by remembering a few simple things. 1, there's always someone who's in a worse situation than you. And 2, you have to ask yourself, do I really know how to overcome stress? Or do I always need a stress reliever over the frustration I have never practiced letting out? But you have to be extremely honest with yourself. Keeping stress to yourself all the time damages your mental, because you have this feeling like nobody cares, and if you told someone, they'll use their actions to show you how much they care even less.
Mental anxiety. Man, do I know that feeling, all the pain, all the stress, just too much. I mean, on a daily, you not doing what you want to do, you always helping out, but when it's your turn to say I need help, everyone is busy. You feel like never have nobody. And keeping your distance while keeping all your thoughts to yourself, you feel is the only way for you not to mentally crash out. I've been through that. But I'm telling from experience, keeping that much frustration to yourself will have you mentally insane. The way you deal with anxiety is to let that frustration out repeatedly. Because the thought of you letting your frustration out would mentally make you not wanting to do it at all. But that's the trick. You can tell by knowing your emotions. It'll bother you if you talk about it, but it wouldn't bother you as much if you have already talked about it repeatedly.
Gwen, you definitely have a point. It'll bother you when you talk about it. But it wouldn't bother you as much if you have already talked about it. Mental anxiety is such a pain. I should know, but one way I overcome that was by praying and talking to myself about whatever is going on with me. I don't really have to tell anybody if I don't want to, but sometimes to overcome something, sometimes you'll have to practice doing things you're not exactly comfortable with doing.
Trust me, I understand wanting a break to recharge your battery. But anxiety can really take over your mind if you allow it to. Practice makes perfect. Long as you constantly try and practice to overcome your own problems. Life wouldn't be as hard as you think. Everyone knows you can do it, and I'm confident you'll overcome your anxiety just like you have overcame all the other challenges you faced already. You got this.